Welcome to The Explainer. So, have you ever spent years studying grammar rules, memorizing vocab lists, and watching endless English videos, but then you just completely freeze up the moment you actually have to open your mouth and speak? Yeah, if you're nodding right now, trust me, you are absolutely not alone. Today, we're completely changing how you learn. I'm going to walk you through a concrete, completely free roadmap to speaking English confidently in the next 30 days. No more frustrating textbook study, I promise.
Here's the playbook we're building out today. 1. The spoken English trap. 2. Mindset, practice over perfection. 3. The 15-minute daily routine. 4. Your 24/7 AI tutor. 5. Mastering the self-introduction. And finally, 6. The 30-day fluency challenge. Let's dive right in.
All right, Section 1, the spoken English trap, passive versus active learning.
Okay, so we really need to talk about why traditional studying just fails us in real conversations. We all know that awful feeling, right? You know the language perfectly well on paper, but you just can't seem to get the words out in real life. Well, there's a brilliant quote from our sources that hits the nail on the head. Fluency lives in your mouth, not your eyes. Reading a textbook silently or watching a video is great, but it's entirely passive. It's kind of like trying to learn how to ride a bike just by reading the manual. You actually have to get on the bike and wobble around a bit to figure it out.
So passive learning is all the reading and watching. Active learning, on the other hand, is speaking out loud, because real live conversations force you to do three things on the spot. You have to activate your vocabulary under pressure, you have to sequence your thoughts, and most importantly, you have to repair your mistakes mid-sentence. That ability to mess up and just fix it on the fly, that's exactly what native speakers do constantly. And the only way to get that skill is through active speaking practice.
Which brings us to Section 2, Mindset, Practice over Perfection. Before we even look at the daily routine, we need to completely reframe your mindset for the next month. Your goal is no longer flawless grammar. It is confident communication. So why exactly do we freeze up in the first place? Well, the most exhausting trap learners fall into is translating every single sentence from their native language into English in their head before they speak. It's incredibly slow, and it literally just forces you to hesitate. So here's the fix. First, you've got to force your brain to stop translating. Second, completely ignore the grammar mistakes for now. Making mistakes isn't failing. It's just you learning to balance. Third, focus on daily micro-wins. And look, I know when you lose hope, even a small problem like forgetting a single word can feel huge. Maybe today you're studying for a massive exam or you're looking for an international job, and it's tough. But do not stop now. Every successful speaker failed so many times before they succeeded, and they became strong because they refused to quit. Finally, try adopting an English persona. Give yourself permission to sound a little different, maybe even act a little different when you speak English. It honestly makes speaking up feel way less scary.
Moving on to Section 3, the 15-minute daily routine. Small steps, big impact.
Hope and a good mindset are absolutely crucial, but remember, taking one small step every day is how small steps become big success over time. So let's look at a highly actionable micro-habit derived from Oxford Spoken English. Consistency here beats hours of exhaustive study any day. Here's how it works. Minutes 1 to 3, just a warm-up. Talk to yourself out loud about what you're doing right now. Minutes 4 to 7, shadowing. Listen to a short audio clip and repeat it sentence by sentence, really trying to copy the rhythm. Minutes 8 to 10, put 3 to 5 new vocabulary words into your own spoken sentences. And finally, minutes 11 to 15, just answer a simple daily question out loud without stopping.
To give you an idea, look at these shadowing examples from our sources. Things like, I wake up early in the morning, or I drink a glass of water. I know, they seem almost too simple, right? But mastering these repetitive daily routine sentences builds massive foundational confidence. You're literally training your mouth muscles to produce these English sounds effortlessly.
All right, Section 4, your 24/7 AI tutor, ChatGPT for speaking. Okay, so the absolute biggest excuse for not practicing is, well, I don't have anyone to speak with. But you guys, modern AI has completely solved this. Think about it. Traditional practice means scheduling, dealing with the fear of judgment, and human partners just aren't always around. But an AI partner, it's available at 2 a.m., it is 100% judgment-free, and it handles those mid-sentence repairs completely naturally. It is literally the ultimate low-stakes environment to rehearse real-life conversations. You can literally just use this exact prompt in your ChatGPT app. Type or use the voice mode to say, I am a beginner English learner. Ask me simple daily life questions in English. Ask only one question at a time. Just like that, boom, you instantly have a patient, interactive conversation coach ready to chat with you every single day. It's a total game changer.
Section 5. Mastering the self-introduction, real-world scenarios.
Now that we've got the routine and the AI tools, let's apply them to the most important real-world scenario you'll ever face, introducing yourself. Mastering this means adapting to your environment. You're going to need a 30-second version for casual networking, a 1-minute version with a bit more detail for job interviews, and a 3-minute version for formal presentations. The key here? Just don't overcomplicate it. Picture a casual coffee shop interaction, keeping the conversation simple and focusing on a natural back and forth. Even just a simple, I'm fine, thank you, how about you, builds rapport so much better than stressing over a super complicated, memorized script. Remember, it's all about connection, not perfection. Preply provides this brilliant, simple fill-in-the-blank script. Hi, I'm blank. I'm from blank, and I work as blank. I'm here because blank. You want to practice this until it's pure muscle memory. But whatever you do, please do not forget that purpose line, the I'm here because part. Stating your purpose prevents those super awkward silences and actually gives the other person something to respond to. And finally, Section 6, the 30-day fluency challenge, your action plan. Okay, we are bringing all of these tools together into a definitive 4-week action plan. Here's how you're going to progress. Week 1, just start speaking. Talk to your AI using simple questions and do not worry about grammar at all. Week 2, build conversations. Start asking the AI follow-up questions. Week 3, fix the grammar. Ask the AI to correct your mistakes after you speak and then repeat those corrected sentences out loud. And week 4, push for fluency by trying to speak for a full minute without stopping. Step by step, I promise it gets so much easier. Your daily mission is super straightforward. Record yourself, listen back, and completely ignore the mistakes. Just keep the momentum going. Think of it like the sun behind dark clouds. On a cloudy day, you can't always see the sun, but you know it's still there. In the exact same way, hope for your fluency is always there, even when the practice feels really difficult. Just believe that every difficult season will end. Every storm becomes calm, and every night is followed by a new morning. Every single fluent expert you admire was once exactly where you are right now. So never say, my life is over, or my English journey is over. Instead say, my best days are still coming. Hold on to that hope, because it will genuinely change your life. So I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. What will your English actually sound like in 30 days? If you commit to just 15 minutes a day and you fully embrace making those awkward mistakes, you are going to be absolutely blown away by your own progress. Go ahead and take that first step today.